Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Buggy Reviews. Today's episode, we're going to be covering X-Men 97 Season 2. Now, the first season of X-Men 97 was like an actual surprise to me, because I thought that it wasn't going to be good, because you know how it is with a lot of like the more recent Marvel stuff, you know, that the quality hasn't been there. So when you're hearing they're gonna do a revival, like follow-up series to X-Men, the animated series, probably one of the most iconic Marvel shows on the block, like, you get a little worried, you get a little skeptical, right? And shockingly, the show was actually pretty good. Like, I had my reservations at the start, but then as the show progressed, I was like, oh wow, I actually enjoy this. Then with season 2, I also kind of had some reservations because Bo DeMeo was fired, and I kind of wondered, well, how much of his influence would affect the show, you know, like, what would happen? And I would imagine that with some tweaks and whatnot, because I knew his influence was still going to be in the season, but they probably, like, shift stuff around, you know? So what would happen? And I'm surprised to say that the show still holds up. Now, I don't know if it's just maybe because they followed his notes or whatnot. We have to really see season 3 to really compare anything like that, but season 2 was actually pretty good. Like, I would say it's still not it's just like season 1, you know. I think maybe a little less on this one. Is it absolutely perfect without any flaws? No, that would be overselling that. Because we'll start with positives. Like, we'll start with characters. You know, a wide variety of characters, from your OGs to other Marvel characters that you kind of really wanted to see get a little bit of spotlight. They get in there. The animation, I swear, the animation is probably some of the best recent Marvel's ever cooked up for a show. Like, I mean, probably just the best in certain animated shows, because the style is so crisp and neat, and it's fluid, and when action happens, like, they go for it. It never feels like the budget got skimmed out. It's not something like Invincible. I know I'm taking a shot at that, where everything just becomes floating PNGs and they just can't do anything, you know? Like, this actually has, like, passion behind the animation, you know? The voice acting's been pretty good, which, I mean, it helps that you have pretty much, like, half of the OGs coming back, even though, so, you know, you got that going on for you. If certain, like, they're more nitpicks, I guess, if anything, because if you're a X-Men animated series purist and you've, like, memorized every single episode of the OG series, which I haven't watched every single episode, I'm still, like, kind of trying to catch up. I know, fake fan. You probably might notice some inconsistencies with the story and bits. Maybe. As for the actual story, I think pacing could be a little bit iffy to a degree, because, like, there's certain, like, arcs that they do that kind of seem like they get blitzed through, and some they kind of take a little bit of a backseat on, you know, where, because, like, the whole main theme of this season is, like, it's Apocalypse. Like, he's the big bad of the show, and we're all trying to, like, stop him and, you know, prevent the end of the world, and we're still trying to, like, deal with the ramifications of, like, what happened in the first season, you know? And the pacing can kind of like vary. Like some things we just seem like we blitz through like really quick within like one episode, which could have been like 2 or 3 at best, or some like we kind of drift through and then we just don't really acknowledge it. Some stories and threads from season 1 kind of get resolved off screen, and we never really kind of get a resolution to them. It's just like, oh well, it's done now. It's there, there you go. And this is just more of a general nitpick, like personal preference here, but some of the outfits that they use, because like they're picking the X-Men outfits from like the Grant Morrison run, you know, where they were just in like big yellow jackets that had like the X logo on them. And this is only for like a couple of the team, like, you know, Beast, Jean, and Cyclops, you know, and like they're, I've never been a fan of those particular outfits. I think it's just not my thing. So mileage may vary for your preferred taste on X-Men outfit, but otherwise everyone else's outfit is like pretty good. They're either the outfit that they're most iconically known for, or they're just a particular outfit style that just works best. The action is like actually really good, flashy. It has punch. It has the sauce, you know. So when shit goes down, it's like, oh, okay, we're having fun. We're having fun actions. We're having good moments. The dialogue actually doesn't sound freaking stupid. Like the show knows what it is. It's a comic book show where it's not afraid to have the comic book dialogue, and it doesn't feel like it has to like undercut it, you know. It like takes it with a degree of seriousness, you know. It's but not like too much, you know. It says it's proud to be a comic book show with its head held high and its chest out, you know, that kind of thing. And it makes you definitely interested in more. I'd say, personally, I think what they could do is if they extended these episodes longer, because they're like roughly 20-ish, 30-ish minutes, like barely, on a good day. Like if they extended these to like maybe an hour a pop, you could do a little bit more with the formula, I think, because like it's like they really cut through it, you know, and it's like, oh, this is a little rough. Like I kind of want to see more. You could allow the story to breathe a little bit more, but again, this is my personal preference there. So, you know, pacing is kind of like, it can be a little iffy on that one. Some of the highlights, I think, were just certain characters that didn't really overtake the spotlight, but they got a little bit of their moments to shine, you know, which was like Polaris, Nightcrawler, and Colossus, you know. Like, I quite liked seeing those characters, and they had like some decent stories for them. The OGs kind of get their own stuff. Like Wolverine gets like his own dedicated episode with a number of characters from his circle of the X-Men side of things, which was nice. It's kind of like that, which, depending on how you look at it, it could be a detriment, because there are a lot of goddamn characters in here. Like it's one of those things, like X-Men is like an entire universe within a universe, you know, because there's so many fucking characters, so many fucking teams, you know. And in this one, it's not too crazy, but there are like three entire like X-Men like teams, because you have the OGs, you have X-Factor and X-Force, and they're all around, and you're kind of jumping around with characters. You know, so like one episode, obviously you could get a Wolverine episode. The next episode is like, here it's more focused on Polaris, or you're on another episode where it's more focused on like Rogue or Nightcrawler, that kind of thing, where kind of can break the flow of things a little bit, because we're always constantly having to like shift to a different stage, you know, and focus on other characters. So if the roster, or at least was a little bit shorter, maybe it would tighten up pacing. But again, mileage may vary, you know. It's just something I'm noticing. But otherwise, this would be a show I'd recommend to people who want to check it out, you know. Like sure, there's some nitpicks, then there's kind of some flaws here and there. But overall, I'd say it's a far better thing we've gotten from recent Marvel in general. So like, I didn't hate it. I actually felt like I enjoyed myself watching this show, and I am pretty interested in seeing the next 2 seasons, because they said that they're gonna have those coming out. And I don't know how long it'll be for season 3, because like they had a whole clip ready to reveal like a couple weeks ago at the time of this recording. So like, who knows how long that'll be, but I'm looking forward to it. And I think that's probably one of the best things you could have for a show, is you have people look forward to the follow-ups. But with that all being said, I'm going to leave it all to you. What are your thoughts on X-Men 97 Season 2? Have you seen it? What are your thoughts? Leave it down in the comment section below. Also, if you want me to talk about anything else in the superhero genre, movies, comics, TV shows, games, floppies, I don't know, leave it down in the comment section below. I like reading them. Please, it's engagement, babe. Please, read them. Okay. Goodbye.